Hey, my name is Gibran. I'm 24 years old from Torrance, California, and it's been a pretty crazy ride here. But I'm happy to have gone through this treatment, gone through this whole thing with Ciprotoxicity, and it's been a crazy journey. But basically, I took Cipro, pretty high dose for 3 weeks back in September of 2018. And I heard a lot about the different side effects that it could have, and as an athlete, like a former NCAA athlete, I'm still only 1-2 years out. Basketball is a big part of my life. I play every day, if not every day, and I was really concerned about taking this drug. My doctor had mentioned that it can cause tendon damage, and he didn't mention anything else. He just mentioned that it could cause tendon damage. And that was a huge red flag for me. So I ended up, I tried to ignore it, and I took the drug, hoping for the best. And my life took a crazy turn after that. I started to notice crazy tendon pain all over my body, my hands, mostly in my hands and my Achilles, and it was completely debilitating and holding me back from really living my life as a very, very active person. These months have gone by, and I kept getting told that I was going to get better, and that it was regular tendonitis that was going to clear up on its own if I stayed off of it. But in reality, that's really not the case. It's not something, it's a completely damaging drug, on a cellular level. So it does a lot of harm to your body, more than they let you know. That's for sure. So the last couple months, 4, 5, 6 months, I've been searching for answers. Like, I haven't been able to find anything concrete, just nothing but terror stories of people dealing with this drug. And from then on, I just kind of spiraled into this like crazy, just brain fog, and just like I couldn't believe that this was happening to me. And it seemed to get worse as the time was going on. There was a time when I thought it would be okay, but then there were some days I woke up and it was just only felt like it was getting worse. It was until that point, about only 6 weeks ago, I had finally found online. I was searching the Cipro cure. It's something that I've done many times, and luckily that I live in LA, I was able to find Dr. Mark Ghalili online. And I see that he is the only doctor that has actually dealt with ciprotoxicity. It's something that I've been looking for. I haven't found anything. I've just found people talk about themselves and what maybe might have worked a bit, might have worked here and there. But I was thankful enough to find Mark, and he took me in pretty quickly, considering that I was out of town at the time, and this whole thing was ruining my trip anyways. So I came back and saw Dr. Mark first thing, and the first thing I noticed when I came in was among other things, actually, when I had called, I got a sense of hope from Lori, who works here in the front desk, and she told me that Mark has dealt with this countless times, having gone through it himself. That's another thing, is Dr. Mark has gone through this himself, and he has found, as a doctor, it's almost like we're really lucky that a doctor had this happen to him, because he's able to help so many different people. But I came in, and Dr. Mark explained everything about what's happening to my body. And originally, that was like the main thing that I felt relieved about, was I actually knew what was happening to my body. And he broke it down for me, and made me understand the different things that it attacks, and what needs to be done in order to start healing. And it involves a number of different things, and a lot of it has to do with your body type and what your ability to heal, and everybody's really different. So he does an amazing job of understanding your past, what you've done in the past, how much of a dosage you took, any other kind of issues that you've had. He covers all the bases, and he really puts together a plan that is specific to you, and it works really well. It goes everything everything is natural, from supplements to specialized IV treatments, and it was crazy because I didn't expect myself to really notice anything from the first time, but I ended up starting treatment that day, and there was a brain fog that I knew was there, but it was lifted that I didn't even really realize I was kind of living under the whole time. And so I've been keeping up with the treatment. I've only been in treatment for 6 weeks, and I've made more improvement than I ever thought I could make, and that's everything from my tendon pain to my brain fog to my neuropathy with the tingling in my hands and my feet, which was something that was right at the end of it, right before I found Mark, that was starting to drive me crazy. So it's great to have that under control, and overall I've just been feeling absolutely amazing. I'm back playing basketball. I'm back in the weight room. I've been able to put on weight again. And for somebody, like I said, for somebody who's completely active all the time, this is really a life changer for me. I thought I was doomed, and it's really good to be back on track. And it's definitely something I know I'll keep up with now that I understand. A big part of his understanding. So I'm thankful for Mark, everything that he's done so far, and really just can't wait to share this with others, because again, the only thing that I've seen is horror stories, and now that I'm back to feeling 100%, I know that it's absolutely possible, and it's important to share that with other people. So this is why I'm here today. I'm back up to my weight of 225. That's what I was when I played ball in university, and I'm getting there again. The scratch marks are from playing basketball, so it's good to say that I'm doing that again. And overall, super happy and thankful. So yeah.